Hello and welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for watching. I want to share with you today my top 5 Disney films which are coming out in 2019. Disney seems to be having a bumper year for epic films, hopefully. I want to share them with you because I thought these are 5 films that I'm really looking forward to seeing. One is just coming into cinemas now, so it's possible to go and see that, but the others are coming out throughout the year. I think Disney have really upped their game in the last few years with their remakes of classics. So we've had The Jungle Book, Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast, which is just one of the most beautiful films. Emma Watson is amazing in it. So I think they've really upped the game, but this year there are 3 Disney remakes and there are also 2 other films that I'm really looking forward to seeing. Films aren't something I particularly talk about on here, but we love to go to the cinema as a family. We go not that often, probably once a month, and I just love going and spending that time together, kind of snuggled up with a bit of popcorn, really enjoying a film. 5 Disney films. First film I cannot wait to see this year is The Lion King. The Lion King breaks me every time I see it. Every time I watch the movie I cry. Every time I've seen it on stage I cry. I watched it in Disney on Ice the other day. I cried. I can't deal with The Lion King, but it is such a good film. The remake looks amazing. Obviously they're not using real lions, that would be a bit crazy, but they are making it look as lifelike as they possibly can. So it looks like a documentary. It looks insane. The graphics look incredible. And obviously it just follows the same story as The Lion King, but it is remade to look like real lions as opposed to an animation that looks like a cartoon. The Lion King is one of the best Disney films ever, in my opinion. I absolutely love it and I cannot wait to see how this kind of comes across on the big screen and on my TV at home when I buy it later in the year, because I definitely will be. Second Disney remake that I cannot wait to see this year is Aladdin. Oh my goodness, it's going to be amazing. I think Aladdin might be my favourite Disney film of all time, the original one. I've seen it on stage as well, love it. It's just a brilliant movie. It's got the best songs, it's got a great storyline, it's dark, it's light, it's got love, it's got laughter. I don't know how Will Smith is going to compare, if it's even possible to compare him to Robin Williams, who was a comedy genius. He possibly is what makes the film so good. I will be interested to see it without him, but it has got a great cast. You've got Naomi Scott as Princess Jasmine and Will Smith obviously as the genie, and also Mina Massoud as Aladdin. I think it's going to be amazing. It's a film that could be really quite scary when it's made to look like real life. I think the casting is great for the film. I know there was a bit of kind of talk about Will Smith being not quite right as the genie, but I think he'll be brilliant. I do love Will Smith quite a lot, so that might be my bias towards that, but I think it's going to be a brilliant film. It's going to be a massive film. The third remake, which is the one that's out at the moment, is Dumbo. Again, this has a great cast. You've got Colin Farrell, Danny DeVito and Eva Green. It's a really interesting one, this, because Dumbo is, I don't know, it's one of those films that I've always enjoyed watching, but I never choose to watch it, if that makes any sense. I always love to watch it when it's on, but I never actually say, oh I know, let's watch Dumbo. It came out last weekend in the UK and I think it's had mixed reviews so far. I haven't seen it yet, but I definitely want to go and see it. I think it's going to be interesting. I think they've changed the storyline slightly with Dumbo. I think maybe to make it a bit more gripping, a bit more interesting. But I obviously don't know for definite that that's what they've done. But I'm going to enjoy going to see it. It's also quite a long film. It's nearly 2 hours, which is a long time to grab small children's attention for. Then there are 2 massive Disney animations out this year. Toy Story 4! I love Toy Story. Toy Story is just, the concept of it is genius. Whoever came up with the idea for Toy Story is unrefutedly a genius. It's a brilliant, brilliant idea. Toy Story 1, 2, 3 were all amazing in their own different ways. They all brought something to the table, and I'm excited to see what Toy Story 4 is doing in that respect. They're on a new adventure with their new owner Bonnie and a new toy Forky. I'm imagining that Forky might be a fork. Haven't actually seen the trailer, but I need to go check that out. Toy Story 4 will be amazing because all of the other previous Toy Stories were. I cried in Toy Story 3 when they were all holding hands heading down into that pit of doomy, fiery death. With the characters they've got, I don't think they could make a bad Toy Story. So I'm very, very hopeful. I'm so happy that Toy Story is coming back, and I'm really looking forward to seeing it. And another film which is making a comeback this year is Frozen. We have Frozen 2 this year, which is going to be out right near the end of the year, and it sees Anna and Elsa far away from Arendelle on some kind of adventure. Again, I really enjoyed Frozen. My son was quite small when it came out. We watched it together. He loved it. You've got all the different characters. Olaf is there for comedy and also for the children who aren't particularly interested in the princesses. Frozen is a great storyline. We've got empowerment of women, we've got sisterhood, we've got looking after each other. And I think Frozen 2 is going to be more of the same. We're going to have those two strong, female, powerful role models for children. And I'm looking forward to seeing what the storyline is. But I'm sure as the year goes on, we will be seeing the trailer and everything will be coming out, and we will all know more soon, with a few surprises thrown in as well. My son is 10 now, and I feel like he might be a bit too old to be watching Frozen 2. But my daughter's 8, and I think that is a great age to be watching it. So she and I will definitely be taking a trip to the cinema. And those are the 5 top Disney films that I'm looking forward to seeing this year. I'm sure there will be others, but it seems like they're having an epic year of films. Obviously you've got the 3 remakes and you've got 2 sequels, which are all massive, massive films. Let me know if there are any other films that you are really looking forward to seeing this year. Whether they're Disney or not, I would love to know what children's films you are looking forward to seeing this year. I'll see you again soon. Alright, bye!